Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry for the different setup. I normally prop my phone on this box-ish thing and I don't know where I put it. So yeah, I'm just going to move back a tiny bit because I think I was too close. Sorry that my dog is barking at something. Probably my sister or something. But I'm going to be going back to makeup tutorials, but I normally do on my channel. And I was recently on YouTube and I seen Adelaine Morin recreate one of Kylie Jenner's Instagram looks, I think, or it was for her makeup line or whatever. But it was a not really smoky, it was like a natural eye. And then she had a pop of yellow in the inner corner. And I thought that was really cute. I might have done that on my channel before. For summer or something. Or put a pink in the inner corner. I'm not really sure if I put a yellow or a pink in the inner corner in that video. So I'll have to go back and look. But for my birthday, I got Adelaine Morin's Tarte palette. And I figured it'd be perfect to use for this look because it does have a blush and a highlight that would go really well with this look. So I originally took out Kylie blush to use, but I think the ones in the palette would be even better because it just looks more like what she has on in the photo. So this look will be featuring this palette. It's my aesthetic. It's got lemons and pink, and it smells like vanilla, which smells really good. So I'm just going to do what I normally do with primer, foundation. You know the drill already. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. poreless primer. So I have to fix my mirror. I'm just going, it's been a while since I put on a full face of foundation because when I was in Florida, I didn't wear makeup that often. If I did, it was just concealer and a chapstick and mascara. Not all the time mascara because it's so hot, but I'd put a little concealer on, some powder. I wouldn't go too overboard, but yeah, so it was literally the bare minimum. It was no makeup. So I'm just priming, and I'm going to put the fan on because it is really hot in my room. So if you hear it's my fan. It was literally 100 degrees today in Jersey, and it's not about that. So after primer is foundation, I'm going to be using my Tarte Concealer in the shade 22B Light Beige. This is I'm going to shake it before I open it. And I'm going to take, ooh, I just dropped my spoon. Here it is. So I'm just going to take that foundation on a Morphe brush and just boop that on. So I've been recently obsessed with his Instagram is Flawlesskevin, and when he posts makeup tutorials on his IGTV, he says boop for concealer. And now whenever I put concealer on, I think of that, and it's super cute. So yeah. So it's boop, he calls his eyebrows boyfriends. I don't know, it's just really funny. So definitely check out his Instagram. Because on his IGTV, he's recently been doing Taylor Swift inspired looks. I think because she has a new album coming out soon. So he's been doing looks inspired by her older albums, and it's so cool, and I just like the creativity of it. So yeah, I'm just blending. Oh yeah, so I have this really uneven tan. So because the shirts I was wearing, like I wasn't wearing like low cuts like this, I was wearing like more high neck shirts. So I have this weird tan line like this, so don't mind that. So I'm just blending that foundation. Comment down below what kind of like looks you want me to do, because I kind of want to start doing like more like out there looks, especially for like the Halloween season or like the fall, because last year I did Halloween and I feel like a lot of people like that, and I think maybe that's where I got like a lot of my subscribers from, if anything. So comment down below what like looks you want me to do, because I've been following this one girl. Her name is Snitchery, I think, or that's her Instagram and Twitter at least, or it's like Baby Snitch or something is her Twitter, I think. And she does a lot of like cosplays, like Proud Family she's done, and like I think it's like number 2 from like Codename Kid Next Door. I loved that show when I was little. And then she's done like a bunch of different like looks, and I want to do something like that, so comment down below if that's something you want to see. I'll definitely link Kevin and Snitch. I don't know what her first name is, but I just know her Instagram name. I'll link them down below if you want to check out their stuff. So yeah, so I think that's it for the foundation. I'm going to be using my concealer. It's the Tarte No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18. I recently just got a new one. I think it's still in the Ulta bag. Yeah, it's in the Ulta bag on my bed. Because I did a little shopping because I got a debit card. And I got some money for my birthday. So I have this new one. I haven't put it away yet. But yeah. So I'm going to put that concealer on. I'm putting that concealer on to my eyes, my nose, a little bit on my forehead. My Cupid's bow, chin, you know the drill. And then I'm going to take the same foundation brush and just blend that in. Oh, so recently, because I had like some acne on my forehead and it's been going away, and it's because I've been using some Drunk Elephant products that I got from Sephora for my birthday, because like if you're like a rewards member with Sephora, you get like free gifts for your birthday. And hold on, I have them over here in like this lemon thing, so it kind of matches like the aesthetic of the palette. But I got the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. It's like a moisturizer. And then I got the cleanser. It's the Best number 9 jelly cleanser. And it's like cantaloupe glycerin. And this has been really working. Like this combo has been working for my skin. And I like use it every morning and every night. So yeah, I would recommend, if you, especially, well, what works for me may not work for you because everyone has different skin, but that's like helped my acne, so I figured I'd just let you know. They are like expensive products, because like those are like travel size ones or like mini ones, and I looked and like that moisturizer was like $68. The cleanser was like, the full size was like $30, which isn't too bad, but if like $68 for a freaking moisturizer is a lot. Sorry guys, okay. I have to sneeze. Oh, I hate that. And you feel like you have to sneeze, and it's like on the tip, but you can't sneeze. So annoying. So next is powder. I'm going to be using the Fit Me Set and Smooth powder in the shade 2225 powder, no, medium buff. That's the shade, just like that. I'm just taking a powder brush from Morphe. I'm using the little mirror in here. I'm putting that where I put that concealer. And then I'm taking what's left on the brush and then just going all over, just tapping it into the skin. I think that's good for powder. Oops, I'm gonna shop that. So I'm going to bronze, and Kylie like contours and stuff, but I don't really do that, so I'm just going to bronze it up. And this is the Morphe Debutante Bronzer, literally my tried and true. I got this, I think, like last year, like last summer or something. So I've literally had this for like a year, and I haven't, like, I've barely made a dent in it. It's just a really good bronzer, especially for like my skin tone, I feel. Because it's like a warm bronzer, but it's like, I guess, cool at the same time. It's like a very like universal bronzer. Just kind of make it look like I got some cheekbones like Kylie. And then really bronze up that forehead. I feel like she always has like a snatched forehead. Like, it's just really tiny, really small. And then just going to take a powder, like a small brush, and just really kind of like define that. And then take that brush that I used with the setting powder and just really like kind of tone it down a little bit, like a tad, like a good smidgen. And then I'm going to take this Firma 103 brush, and I'm gonna take that Morphe bronzer and I'm gonna slightly contour my nose, like slightly. I almost went to put it over here. So I'm just kind of like pinching it toward, really keeping it in the middle, because I feel sometimes I make my contour like too far out and it makes my nose look wider instead of smaller, but I feel like that looks good. I didn't really need a lot of bronzer because like I have like a tan from like Florida, but Kylie always has like a bronze, like no matter what. So I'm going to be dipping into the Tarte Adelaine palette. So I can use this blush called I Feel Beautiful, and it's like a really like pink blush. Take a look at that. And I'm just gonna smile, and I don't know why I always use like the mirrors and things. Like, look how big that mirror is. So I'm just going to, excuse me, just blush in there, smile, and then blend it out. She, like, Kylie in the photo has like a really like pink blush. I just got a ringing in my ear. I don't know why. So I'm just doing something, smiling, and then blending it out. And I'm gonna put that on my nose and my forehead, just because I feel like it just makes it look cohesive. Like, you can't see like pink, but it just like brings the whole look together. So yeah, and next I'm gonna go with the highlight shade called Promise Ring right here. It's a really pretty like silvery highlight, and that's kind of what Kylie's wearing in the photo. I should probably somewhere in this video pop up the photo so you can all know what I'm talking to. I'm just going back in with that. I'm just going in with that Promising shade on the palette, and then just putting that on my cheekbones. It might be a little much because in the photo she didn't have like her skin looked like glass. It wasn't like shimmer. So I'm just putting highlight over here. Nikki Tutorials does this thing where she does this. She goes from like the outer corner of her mouth to here. And I've been doing that recently sometimes. Just because it like looks more like, not like natural, but the skin just looks more flawless. Like glass like. So I'm putting some that highlight on the bridge of my nose. Actually, I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I'm gonna take like an angled, like a small brush like that, go back into that Promise Ring shade so I can like really get like that highlight on the bridge of my nose and then the tip of my nose. I don't want to like dip the end of my brush in the palette because that has already happened to the shade Red Eye Flight. I kind of stuck my brush in when I used it once. So highlight. Okay, so now it's the eyes. First I'm going to prime with my MAC Painterly paint pot. And where's the brush? I normally oops. I normally use like a specific brush. Where is it? Here it is. It's just a Morphe brush. And I am just going to put my eyelid primer all over my eyes. Maybe bring it up a little just in case the shadow goes up. Because sometimes when I blend out like the shadow, it just kind of goes a little haywire and goes all over my eye. So just in case that does happen, we can make it work without taking the product away. So now that we have primed our lids, the look, it was kind of like a brown, like neutral, and then there was the pop of yellow in the inner corner. So I'm going to try to copy that. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush like that, like a tapered brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Mama Morin, just a light brown taupe shade. So I'm going to dip into that. I'm going to use the mirror here, so I'm just putting that in my crease. Actually, if you guys need to know what I'm doing. So I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye, like so. If you don't know where the crease is, I recently just like learned this. Put like concealer for primer on like your lid, and then like close, like open your eye, and then like it should mark where the crease is of your eye. So yeah, so I'm just putting that in the crease just to add color, and then we'll go in with a deeper color just to tie it together. So I'm just blending that shade of Mama Morin and going in a little more just to lay that color down. I really like how these shadows blend. Sometimes if you want more color, you might have to pack some more on, but they are really pretty and they all cohesively work together. Like, this is a good travel palette because you got like 9 eyeshadow shades and then you got a blush and a highlight, so it's like a really good palette for travel. And I know that's what she like intended because she does travel a lot. I just love her so much. She's like one of my favorite YouTubers. So yeah, just die. What else? It's probably from my sister. This brush is a little too small, so I'm gonna take a much more smaller tapered brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Contour. It's spelled contour, but like, actually, I'm gonna mix Contour and Boss Lady. So this color here and then this color down here. So I'm just gonna kind of mix the two. Just because I feel like that's kind of what she has. It's like a coolish brown, and because this brown is a little more warm, I feel like that like little redness might like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna do it. So I'm going to focus this on like the outer corner of my eye, like so. So I'm focusing this on the outer corner and then packing it on the outer corner. So I'm packing it on like the outer, like the third of my eye, and then blending it inward toward where that crease, just so you get like that darkness and depth. And if I want to add a little more depth, I might go in with like the dark brown in this color, in this palette I mean. So I'm going to mix those two shades again, Contour and Boss Lady. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. So just kind of put it on the other corner, blend it in. Oh, almost touched that to my brow. And then going to pack that on the outer corner. So I'm just using tapping motion. Just going to put a little more over here. And I am trying to bring up the shadow a little bit just so I can kind of emulate that I have larger eyes, because Kylie does have somewhat large eyes. And I think I am going to take that dark brown and just put it a little there for depth. Sorry about that. So I'm going to take the dark brown in this palette. It's called Beat Bop. I love that. Because like that's what she says a lot, and I've started to say it too. So like I've kind of picked up some of her mannerisms. So I'm literally taking like the smallest bit, like I'm trying to tap off as much as I can of this, because I literally want the tiniest bit of this color, and just literally just put it on the outer corner like that. Like not too much. I don't know if you can see what I did, because like the angle kind of changed. So literally just boop boop, and that's it. But I have to like get closer. So I'm just doing the same thing. Focus here. So I'm just doing that. Like literally not adding too much, just boop boop. That's it. And then I'm going to take a clean brush with no additional product. I don't know where this is from. My friend left it here and I've just been using it because she's never asked for it back or came back for it, so I've been using it. Thanks, Emily, if you're watching this. Probably not, but yeah, thanks, girl, for the brush that I always use. So I'm just blending. Ooh, that really hurt when I put myself in the eye. Oh, that hurt. So yeah, I just did that. I'm going to, I think, cut my crease a little, because she doesn't have like a shimmer. It's like a really matte look, and I think her makeup artist did that so the pop of color wasn't like the lid, it was the yellow. So she has like a really matte look. So I'm just gonna cut my crease with like this mermaid like dome-ish brush, and I'm just putting that concealer I used before all over my lid. I literally just put the concealer I used before all over my, I put it on the back of my hand, and then I dipped the brush into it, and I probably applied too much to the back of my hand, but that's fine. We'll work with it. I could always just wipe it away like I just did. So I'm just going to where I put that crease color, and then like kind of outlining the crease, I guess you could say, with the concealer if you don't know how to cut your crease. I'm sure there are other people who could teach you better than me, but this is just what I like to do. And I don't set it at all. I know some people do, but I don't. I just put on what color shade I put on, and it just so happens that I'm just going to put a white on. I'm going to go in with this like creamish shade called Adelaine on it. It's just like a cream shade, and I'm just going to pop that on my lid because she didn't look like she had a lid color on. So I'm just packing that on my lid. So still just packing on that Adelaine color. So it's just a really matte look so far. And then I am going to, why am I poking in the eye? I have a brush that I stained yellow before. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna take this little brush, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I already stained it yellow before, so I'm just gonna use it because I'm gonna stain it yellow again. And the yellow color in this palette is called Girls Supporting Girls, which is like her brand, and I think that's really cute because, you know, girl empowerment. And I'm going to take a little bit of this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. It's just a white, and I'm going to put this on the inner corner before I put the yellow, just so it brightens it a little bit. So I just put it on my finger and just dabbed it in my inner corner. Actually, I could just probably just like stab it there. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. So yeah. And I'm taking that Girls Supporting Girls yellow color on this brush that I've already stained yellow. I got this brush in a brush set from Morphe, so I'm sorry, like, none of them have numbers because they don't have numbers, and I'm sorry about that. So I'm just taking that Girls Supporting Girls shade. If you want to know, I think it's like the Grandmaster's brush set from Morphe, if you're wondering. So I'm just taking that yellow and I'm putting that in the inner corner. Is this showing up how I want it? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to pack that color in. I guess it's kind of like a mundane color, like not as pigmented, like not pigmented, but not as vibrant, so you can like build up the intensity. Because sometimes when I use a yellow shade, sometimes I don't want it as intense, but Kylie has it like really intense. If I remember correctly, I think this was when she was doing her stormy collection, or like her weather collection, and had like that really like bright yellow in it. I'm not sure if that's what it was for, but I think because in that palette, like the Thunder palette or whatever it was called, it was like a really bright yellow in one of them, so I think that's what this look was. But if you like more of these like transformation-y videos, like I did the Haley Pham transformation video, and I'm doing like almost like a Kylie Jenner transformation video. Comment down below if I should do more of them. So I'm still just packing on the yellow color. I think just a little more yellow on my left eye and it should be good. I think I'm gonna bring it out a little more. I'll bring it more towards my nose and up and over. I think that should be good. So I think that looks good, and I'm going to take that angled brush that I didn't want to use before, and I'm going to take like a champagne-ish color, like that highlight color I used, and literally just like take the tip and just dot it, just so there's a little brightness, because I don't think there was much, but just so it's kind of cohesive, and it just like makes it pop a little. I'm just gonna go a little more with that yellow and just that. I might take that Mama Morin shade and that contour shade and just bring it under my eye on my lower lash line a little, just to like bring it together. I just poked myself in the eye. I just poked myself in the eye. So enjoy that. So that's the eye. I'm going to pop on some Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. This is like the only mascara I have at the moment, so I'm going to use it. Just put like a little on. Okay, I probably just got those falsies, but you know, or those eyelash extensions, but I don't got those. So I put mascara on. This is kind of like a volumizing mascara, but it is also kind of clumpy, and I have a mascara all over my face. That's great. I have like a line of mascara. I should have waited for it to dry and then I could just picked it off, but I didn't. So we're gonna put some concealer on that. Just like a boop, 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 boop. And then I'll have to put my highlight on because this is gonna take all the highlight away. I love that for me. I'm just gonna take a brush blender and just dab, 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 dab. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight and just put some on. Because I took some off and I put that concealer. Okay. That looks good. So, next I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to mix some of my Kylie liquid lips because in the photo she has like a darker outer lip and it's like pink inside. So I'm going to be mixing the shades Malibu and Dirty Peach. And they're both like matte liquid lipsticks from here. I'm going to take the Malibu shade and just go like around and kind of outline my lips with this shade. Like that. And then I'm going to fill it in with a bit of Dirty Peach. Like I don't know if this is right. I feel like it was a lot more like pink and this is a little more peach. So this is a little more pink lipstick. Sorry, I have like my second like little containers. I have this like cream lipstick, but it's not like pink. I need to find something that's like pink, but not like too pink. I have this elf, but it's like a red. It's not like pink, I don't think. It's in the color rose, but I don't know. I don't really, actually, I'll use a little of the Smashbox Babe Alert. I think this might work. Yeah, this is definitely more pink. Okay, we'll use this. I think that kind of fixed it, maybe. And you have to put more of the Babe Alert in it. Oh, I think that's too pink now. Oh, dang it. I just want to put a nude lip on now. Kylie Jenner, why does your lip combinations have to be so weird? Can I just take this off and put... You know what? I'm just going to put my Jeffree Star lipstick with the ammo on top of this. Because, I don't know, I feel like it matches Malibu. It just looks like this. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Oh, fuck it. Oh yeah, that definitely made it better. Okay, Jeffree Star was a good decision. Yeah, that was a good decision. Okay. So, oh, I forgot to tell you what. Okay. This is the Jeffree Star it's not liquid, lip ammo in Flawlesskevin. That's what I put on top of the Malibu one and the Judy Peach one, because I just found it pretty. So, final step, you're going to spray the All Nighter Summer Solstice setting spray on this. I don't know what, but I don't know if it's the setting spray or this, like, supposed to be waterproof mascara, but, like, every time I put it on, my mascara, like, runs. So comment down below, is it my mascara that's, like, not waterproof, or is it the setting spray? Because, like, it's supposed to be freaking waterproof. So if I set setting spray on it, isn't that like water? Or like used with water? I don't fucking know. So comment down below your suggestions. So this is the finished Kylie Jenner look. I know, like, I'm not as good as like her makeup artist or anything, or her by any means, but like I think I did a pretty good job. The lip color needs some help, but that was my doing. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below other transformation videos you want me to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Turn on the post notifications so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to always remember, I completely forgot my outro. Always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be on the inside. Bye, guys.